Alright, there we are. We're going to be getting into Super Mario Bros. 3 in VR in Emu VR. So let me make sure my my view here of my beautiful body doesn't look terrible. I've not made the bed this time, but such is life. That's looking alright. Let's hop out of studio mode and do that up. Boop. There I am. Look at that. It's me. So I'm going to try and spread this out a whole bunch. We will pop this out and just drag it down here. There we go. I hope there's nothing here that I shouldn't be showing people. This is just a very basic ass OBS setup that I use. I want to be able to see the stream chat relatively largely, and what I'm going to do is float this out in the world up to my right, and then as long as I kind of get a good focus on it, I can read the chat up in that zone. And then when I spin, that spins with me, so I have to look up and to the right to see that. You know, I could probably bring that a little closer. It doesn't need to be quite so far away. Let's pull that into like here, there. So that's going to be all the way over there. I'll be able to see chat without it obscuring my view too much. Everything looks fine here. We got to get rid of this little dilly. Goodbye. All right, let's get into it. So this is Emu VR. It is a place where you can play old games in VR. This is not my room. This isn't my room. Where's my room? Okay, that's much better. This is my room. Okay, all right. So, as you can see, same big furniture, but things have been moved around. I've got cables draped over my Super Mario All-Stars copy somehow. I don't remember that being the case. We'll probably swap it so that we're playing the NES on this TV. So I need to remember the controls of this gosh dang nonsense. How do I get my pointer out? Oh, that's to grab. Okay. And then we disconnect from the TV, connect to the TV. We'll just throw the SNES controller on top and get these distractions out of here. We'll be playing the oh, turned on the TV by accident. There's a button. I didn't know you could change the volume that way, actually. The controllers are just decorative. You don't need to be holding them. They feel a little small. Just a touch. What's in here? Nope. Not what I intended. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go get our copy of Mario 3 off the shelf without dislodging everything else. Cram that in there. And, no, you're good. Thank you. Now if we hit power, we should, no? Not so much? Okay, I got control over it, but I remember how to do that. Maybe we'll have to go on the older TV. What's going on here? Guys, Emu VR is broken. I don't remember updating it or changing anything. Whoa, that was weird. It turned off by itself. Ghost? Don't tell me we have to... Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, hold on. Something changed. Something changed. Let's, turn off crazy TV. Yay, okay. Now, I need to remember what buttons are what here, because, I don't actually rightfully know. You gotta love the classic, no sound. Oh, look at the way it lights up the room. Isn't that fantastic? It's beautiful. And what I really love about this is when you get real close, you can see the kind of effect of it being a CRT. The only thing missing is that fuzzy feeling on in your face that you get. Oh, look at the way the room lighting changes based on what's happening on the screen. I love it. Okay. That is how we get started. So my inspiration for doing this particular stream was Grapefruit lately has been... Okay, so that's run and that's jump. I should have remapped those. Oh well. Grapefruit was playing a bunch of NES games lately and had some of them where he had a webcam pointed at the CRT, so you could kind of see how it looked on there versus how it looked on there versus how it looked on his capture card for the people watching. And then some of them he's just he would describe what's happening on the CRT, and we'd just kind of be stuck with what's on the capture card. Oh my goodness, I have to remap those controls. I wonder if that's difficult to do. Maybe I'll have to pull out the Xbox controller and just grab that to use instead. That's not far away. Come on, get it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep pressing the wrong buttons until I start dying because of it, and then maybe I'll end up figuring out the controls here. Anyways, yeah, Grapefruit streams, you know, you either had a small view of what the CRT looked like or a kind of just a description from him. This way, you know, you don't quite have the depth. Like, I can see the way that the bevel, like, everything looks so immersive. Like, it's unreal. I still can't get over VR. And I've got a bit of a history with it to a degree, and it still just keeps astounding me bit by bit. Yeah, this way, aside from the depth, we can see roughly the same thing. You're getting the same CRT effect on the visuals that I am, that slight side-to-side glow that some objects get. I missed out on a star there, I think, because I didn't have... No, the star's up here. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can sense it. I'm gonna start dying because of my misinterpretation of the controls. Like... Yeah, they're backwards from the NES. Damn it. I wonder. Let's just quickly take a check. I don't think I can easily change the mappings. I think that's something I need to do in the old settings files and all that. I'll adjust. See, we're doing fine. I'll adjust. Like, select and start were intuitive. I pressed them on the controllers and they did exactly what I had hoped, so I'm happy about that. Oops. Yay. The headset that I'm using is a PlayStation VR 2, and I've got the controllers from that as well. It's got the globular cluster comfort kit on it. I'm too late to get this stuff up there. I know there's stuff up there. I was too busy talking to get it. It's not like I need it. I feel like overscan is wrong here, though. I don't think I would have that overscan on a TV, or I'll have to check on there, but I don't think I'd have overscan like that. I think it would be... Oh well. I'm sure there's a way to change that. The customization of this whole Emu VR thing is unreal. Like, all this stuff I put up here myself. I had a poster for the Mummy above my bed as a kid. There you go. I got the Mummy poster above my bed, but I've also got a Korok standing in front of it. It's great. I got the basketball so you can play the basketball on the hoop. Pokemon cards, Lego. And, like, you can crazily customize how stuff looks, the filters on the TVs. You can add all sorts of different TVs. Like, these look slightly different. That one looks slightly different. It's wild. This carpet texture I kind of did up to have... It looks so good, too. I found this carpet texture that also had all the parallax and stuff, and I'm like, that is what I want for my room in Emu VR. That is what is closest to, like, what I would have had as a kid. And here you have it. I've got a carpet that has this slight bump mappiness to it, and it looks good. And that's with just basic editing. That's like changing texture files and stuff like that. It's not getting super in deep like some people can. Bling blah bling, bing bing wahoo, as they say. Am I gonna get all the coins on this level and get the goodie? Whatever the hell you get from that, the secret shop or whatever. I don't know. I know that I just sacrificed a leaf in order to work towards that goal, so I guess I am. Almost died because I forgot which button's which there. Cause like, yeah, no, they've got it mapped so jump is on circle, quote unquote, on the PSVR 2 here, and run is on the X. You'd think that would be the other way around. I wonder if that's like... No, I'm pretty sure A and B on the Oculus are set up that way. I wonder. Oh yeah, no, I didn't get it. No. If anybody's expecting to see top quality Super Mario Bros. 3 play here, nah, we're just playing through the game. Hopefully without dying. You're not gonna see NES World Championships tricks, and I have no idea if the people playing in the NES World Championships are even that good. I am curious, though. I wanna Things look okay on the stream, I think. I think we're doing okay. I hope somebody will let me know if it turns out that I'm really dropping the ball when it comes to what you guys can see in here. Is Ob still... Yeah, and see, so I've been doing where I download my VODs from Twitch and then cut out the start music part for the most part, and then I have to like re-render the video, which takes quite a while because it's still a, 3-hour video potentially. Now I'm just going to use the button on Twitch that lets me record video because that's there, and of course it's there, and I should have just known that I could record and stream at the same time and not have to edit it later. I can control when the recording starts and stop. I should have known I can't get those guys. We're not getting the warp whistle. Who wanted to see me get the warp whistle? Because we're not getting the warp whistle at all. Woo! No warp whistle. We're not getting the whistle. Yeah, so when it comes to VR, when the Vive was brand new, that whole kind of era, and like you really needed all sorts of camera setups and yada yada to make things work, even, just stable, kind of. There were places in a neighboring city that had... Oh my god. No. Okay, no. There's a time I could have probably had that memorized, but never have quite achieved it. Because neighboring city had these like VR arcade places fairly early on. There was a multimedia company that just kind of got into it really early, and they're like, well, hell, we should charge people to come play the silly VR experiences, once or twice with a group of people. And I went probably a half dozen times total, maybe a little less than that. Playing stuff like Windlands, where you got grappling hooks and you're just platforming through a big area collecting MacGuffins. Apparently there's a sequel to that now. I really enjoyed that. I went into that full dive, no comfort. What am I doing with my life? I was kind of wanting to get a shell, but I goofed on it. Well, there's a shell right here. What am I doing with my life? And I threw it over him. And the buttons. That's it. That was the first time pressing the buttons wrong killed me. Yeah, I played this Windlands VR game for a while. And because, we had a group of people we were with and we had to take our turns. You couldn't be playing 2 hours straight, 20 minutes each, right? Kind of thing. And all laughing at, oh, we're going to fall down. And, oh, it's making me motion sick. But I went right into the hard stuff. I was watching everybody else go into the just stand around and, like the NVIDIA Funhouse one that I've got installed still, where you're just standing still or teleporting and doing just the experiences. There's not really a fail state to a lot of them because that would be too tough for most people. I almost said, what am I doing the same level again? Because I've never died in that level, but the controls got me. I never died on it. I mean, in God knows how long. World 1 of Mario 3 I can just about do with my eyes closed. Yeah, right into this Windlands game. Swinging around, falling, no control over where you're going once you put yourself in motion, kind of thing. And after that first 10 minutes of pure disorientation, I got adjusted to it, and I was like, damn, this is the best shit in the world. I love the way VR feels. It is so great. But, you know, they didn't have much else. There is, like, you know, spooky something stand around and shoot game that at some point we're going to have to do... What the hell's the name? Into the Radius. I own it, and I still haven't played it because I've been kind of saving it for stream, I think. And also kind of scared to play a spooky game in VR. I don't do spooky very well. I get very spookerinoed. So, if, I don't know why I thought I could do that. That level I know I've died on because I do dumb shit like that. We're just gonna go in small. We're not messing around with using more items. Damn it. Yeah, so at the VR arcade, didn't play too much. I guess, no, I'm probably mixing times I went to the one there and the brief period there was one open in my city that I went to that. I almost did it again. I'm thinking of a different level from a different game, I think. Where I can just jump off the side. So I did some of that. Then I had a friend from work that once we wound up hanging out, he had a really cheap Windows mixed reality headset that was wired in, controllers ran on the AA battery type deal. Had to go through all the Windows VR stuff in order to get it to do anything, and as a result, anything you did on it kind of ran about 2/3 as well as it should have if you had been using a similarly spec'd headset that didn't have to do Windows VR shit. But it still worked. You could play Beat Saber, you could play Blade and Sorcery, you could play Zero Caliber, and his roommate, another friend of mine, also had the same VR headset, so it was possible to play stuff like Zero Caliber in multiplayer. And the brief tastes I got of that at his place, seeing what actual games could be like, I knew at some point I'd have to have it. I couldn't not have it. He moved away, and his VR headset quit anyways. So I really didn't have any opportunity to play VR. The places that used to be very arcades, they closed. Like, that sort of shit is really hard to keep going when if one unruly customer breaks your shit and then leaves without paying for it, and you can't get a hold of them, and you've just basically lost out on at least $50,000. That's a tough business to sustain, unfortunately. The public can be pretty garbage. So I didn't have anywhere to do VR stuff for quite a while. And then last year, my wife insisted she needed a PS5 for Call of Duty because I wouldn't let her install a fucking 0.5 terabyte game on my PC. Not a chance. I know you can customize the install, but like, it's just absurd that even with just the multiplayer, it's still like something absurd, like 100 gigabytes just to play multiplayer. I wouldn't let her install Call of Duty on my computer, so she decided she needed a PS5 for Call of Duty, and we got one, a base model around when the PS5 Pro was announced. Because I think they dipped in price a little bit, expecting that people would be like, oh, I have to wait for the Pro now. And we're like, ha ha ha. There is nothing the Pro does that interests us, I guess. I don't even want the PS5 to begin with, really. She needed the PS5, and part of her argument was that we needed the PS5 for the PlayStation VR too. And I kept telling her that they had just come out with an adapter and software to use it on PC, And I wanted to do that. I didn't need a PS5, but the silly lady that I married didn't seem to quite understand that the multiple times I told her. And yeah, so she got the PS5, and then we saw PSVR 2 on sale for like half off. Well, okay, no, we first were told by a guy at GameStop, ye old EB Games of yesteryear. He told us it went on sale for half off just like a month before we got the PS5, because when we got the PS5, we were asking about the PSVR 2, and he's like, yeah, I almost bought a PSVR. Like, they went on sale for really cheap right before the adapter stuff came out. So, weird thing to happen, because I don't know if they planned it that way. But anyways, yeah, they went on sale for like half off, and we're like, well, hell, if that happens again, we need to get on that, and we managed to. So I got the PSVR 2, and we wound up getting a third-party adapter by accident instead of a proper Sony one, and it still works. Sometimes these bloody things, like, they kind of have when you're moving them, they're definitely not like high, like, frame rate movement, like the headset itself movement. This game runs like shit, so it's a terrible example. Everything's running about half as good as it should. Some games are not bad, but most games kind of like they have choppy hand movement, but like it still feels good. It just visibly looks kind of schwib schwab. That's one complaint I have with the PSVR 2 on here. But the thing went scrolly uppy when I pressed down too many times. Oh, that was right here. Yeah. Damn it. There were deep neurons firing there that haven't fired for a long time, I think. Or that was just luck. Yeah, so I love it. I like, visually it looks great. Having this gasket around your head so no light leaks in. I briefly borrowed... I missed a whole stage of the story. See? I'm a terrible storyteller. I gotta write the whole thing down before I do this shit. Right. Not long before we got the PS5, and I decided I needed VR kind of thing. I had a friend who has a Quest 2, and he told me, oh, Quest 2 is great. You just go to Steam Link, and it connects to your computer, and it just works. And I'm like, BULLSHIT, my friend. There's no chance that something that's even remotely associated with Facebook would work that easy. Not a chance. And then he admitted that, yes, in order to first sign in, he had to sign... Oh, for Christ's sake, it's like I want to die. It is like I want to die. Look at me playing terribly on the freaking thing. He informed me that to set it up, he had to sign in on some Facebook app once to get that going. And then after that, it was just... It's like not even like pair it to your computer in any special way. It was just like looking for computers running Steam on this Wi-Fi network. Baba boom, baba booey. You pick that computer and it connects. And it worked. I borrowed it and it worked. He said, you don't have to do anything different. You don't have to delete any of my shit. Just tell it to connect to your computer. You can play VR games. So I wound up buying Blade and Sorcery during that period in which I borrowed that from him, because I was so flabbergasted at how well it worked, and I just wanted to play Blade and Sorcery. So I purchased the game, played it on my friend's Quest 2, and we also we played... There's a single song on his Beat Saber demo on there, and we played that single song, my kids especially, probably like 24 times. I don't know if I can listen to that Another World song again without feeling physical pain. The the experience of using that and seeing that my computer, like, it's a decent computer. I won't get into the details, but it's a pretty good computer. Knowing that it can run VR so well, I was hooked. I was like, I need to get that PSVR 2. And, yeah. So recently, I took this whole thing, my PSVR 2, computer, all of it, to that one friend who moved away. I took it to his place. And, I borrowed that same Quest 2 from my other friend to take with me so that we could play VR games together. And we wound up playing through all of the first Arizona Sunshine game. We did a bunch of messing around in Contractors. We had a bunch of stupid laughs in VR chat. I had never before then actually gone and been in a channel or room or whatever you want to call it in VR chat with other people. I've only used it to piddle around. Oh god, I got gas coming up. I'm sorry about that. I only use VR chat to piddle around in VR, like video game worlds, but in VR, like going to the Mario 64 in VR, or go and collect notes and jiggies and Banjo-Kazooie in VR. Like, it's not the actual game, but it's just you walking around that space and interacting with it in small ways. There's a whole Jet Set Radio thing that has unlocks for collecting all the graffiti souls and spraying all the paints. Spraying all the paints. Is that right? I don't think that's right. That's what I used to use VR chat for. So actually going on with other people, with him, and mucking about and doing stupid stuff. That was good, enjoyable fun. I really liked that. I like my little twiddly fingers here showing me pressing buttons. Okay. Is this the one with the sun? Yeah. Everybody knows the sun. Oh no! Classic. 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 Okay. We gotta remember the line. You just keep going. You don't stop. You just go. You go. Woo! Remember the line. Oh! I'm pressing the wrong button to jump. That's why I died. I was mashing B, and I should have been pressing A. Because, like I said, I'm not going to learn this whole controller issue for sure until I start dying from it. And we're... Damn it! I dumped too late. I've got the globular cluster. For Christ's sake, Koopa, you're in my way. The globular cluster comfort kit for this thing, because the base padding on the back was just kind of like piss, piss, poop, 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 dumper. We must become large. Yeah, this globular cluster comfort kit is way better than the single bit of foam padding over like milk crate material that the default back pad has. It you first put it on, you're like, yeah, this feels okay, and then after 20 minutes, the back of your head just feels like, God, it was just so rough. This one has this whole big circular gel pad, which you can swap out for a more fabric-y pad or just like a basic leathery pad, as well as the front forehead pad also has the same options. I've got the gel on the front and the back because it kind of grips and sticks while also not gripping and hurting. After yesterday's stream, my head felt totally fine. I didn't have the slightest bit of fatigue where the headset was on. All of my pain was in my shoulder muscles from the weird, awkward way I was holding my blaster and the Star Wars stuff and those sorts of things. I kind of dropped the ball on posture and probably how you're supposed to hold a gun in general, I'd imagine. I mean, a Star Wars blaster didn't really seem to have sights on it. It was kind of like... That's why it's a laser, so you can track the, where the fuck is it? Am I drunk? Oh, it's right in the middle. There's 2 of these in this game, right? And one of them's further over? I'm pretty sure. Oh boy. Okay. That might have been what I was thinking of. It wasn't 2 of those rooms in the game, it was 2 of those boxes in the room. Not getting 3 stars a single time this run. I'm doing it on purpose. And I'll succeed. Watch. He lied. There's a lot of light, like, reflecting off the wall and back into here. I feel like there's a better way to do that. There should be, like, a little mini chat window that I should be able to isolate and just look at that rather than have it be this whole screen thing. It's just really hard to find answers to questions online these days. It used to be a matter of knowing the right search terms and going from there, but like it just straight up ignores what you're trying to tell it sometimes and gives you unrelated shit just so it's giving you something. And the active suppression of certain results, I feel, is nuts. But I'm just an old man. Google was better in my day. I love how much pointless nonsense there is to find in this game. This whole area up here being hinted at by that block, that's just, it's just great. And being able to do this if you're a skilled boy and not like me. We'll give it another run. Yeah. And this little, like... Oh, this might be the one where it's... yeah, that's the one I was thinking of being up and over here, but... Oh well. It's just a bunch of, like, silly ways for you to get some extra coins, and that's like, all it is. Just, here you go. Here's your handful of coins that you kind of have to work for, and if you manage to get up here without a leaf or lost it at some point, there's one back. I'm not even going to do the normal bottom area level because I don't need to. Also, I feel if you get one of each, you should get 2 up. Should be 1 up for getting all 3 filled, 2 up for getting 1 of each. 3 for mushrooms, 4 for flowers, and 5 for stars. If I was one entire Shigaroo, that's how I would have done it. No, stop! I wanted to do the bottom one. Not that it would have helped. It would have been a star. We may never see another board the rest of this run. That'll be the only flip board we see, and I'll just keep on making the same mistakes in repetition. Over and over and over. And any poor sap watching my stream or VOD will be trapped in this purgatory with me. Ha ha ha. Okay, is this texture the same texture as the curtain at the beginning? Oh, fuck you. You're just a little too far off screen. Okay, it's fine. We do this. We load them back up. We go over here. We go bunk bank, duck, secret, into the pipe. Carefully jump up here, get up here. Ah, fuck me. I'm wasting. Wasting blocks. Bowser didn't turn all those toads into blocks just so I could smash them. He wanted me to turn them into currency. So now the SMB1 manual is the one that says Bowser's turning all the toads into brick blocks or some shit, and you gotta save them from his magic. But like, is that what the story was in the original game in Japanese? I mean, like, or is that just like some weird translation stuff? Because the people in the West, I keep moving my feet based on where this virtual desk is, forgetting that there is no virtual desk. It's a virtual desk. Did I get the hammer? I did. Do we use it here? Should I use the hammer here? Or do we hold on to it for something special like in the ice level? I'm gonna hold on to hammers for the ice level and fuck around there, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple hammerable spots. Ice level, World 6, I think, would be the more scientific designation. On a real level, I'm so bad. Like, that looked so realistic, the way the hot glob and the cold glob blorp together and then sloughed off of each other. And it seemed like the hot glob took more... Oh, see, that didn't look realistic, though. That looked like a shader. Sometimes it looks really good. Sometimes it looks like the shader that it is. Or, I guess... I don't know if it's a shader or just like a repeating physics simulation thrown into a bottle. But I could stare at that lava lamp for probably an hour and enjoy myself if I had a real one. We were in nearby town of Weyburn, where they have a big toy and candy shop. They're like, I don't know if they're owned by the same people. They probably are, but it's like two separate places. Too early on the jump. Oh, it's two separate places, kind of all in the same connected building, and we got sea monkeys there. They wound up not working too great. We only had a couple hatch, and they eventually just kind of... It looked like they got constipated. They were all, like, full of brown guff, and I think it's because all the food and everything was kind of out of date. It had a clumpiness to it that I don't believe it should have had. So that was unfortunate. They did pull the sea monkeys, like, out of the back. They said, oh, we had a whole section before, but I don't know where they are. And then they pulled a box out and let us pick from like 3 different colors. And we were very happy with it. And like I said, we got a couple that they lived for a while. They got pretty big. I just think eventually their dietary needs were not met by whatever was left over in the food after so long. Or we could have done something wrong. I mean, that's entirely possible as well. I'm not infallible. The store, though, it had a bunch of lava lamps up on a shelf, and they were somewhere around $100 Canadian. And I mean, the fake crappy ones you see that are basically just like water with shit floating in it, like not globs, but like glitter and like little plasticky bits of crap. Those are like $20. So I felt since it was about 5 times as much as the kind you see that are crappy, it might be legit. And I mean, the boxes looked like, you know, like, careful, this is freaking glass and it heats up, and, you know, people will die from them exploding, probably, somewhere on there. This is such... I love that sound effect. Something about it tickles me in my autismal brain. You don't go into this level without grabbing the power up. It's just not done. It doesn't matter if you still have a power up and you don't, you know, need it or want it. You gotta get it. It's just, it's like a check-in zone. It's a toll booth. Please take power up before proceeding, because a squid is going to punch you in your plumber butt. Luigi the squid. Get the squid out of my butt, Luigi. Mario! That's his new home. You can't evict him. His new home. God, I can't do that Mario voice from that cartoon at all. Hiya, paisanos! It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Oh my god. I'm fish food. Get out of the water. Mario, it's not safe in the water. Oh my god, that's one bad hat, Harry. I seem to have gained a follower at some point in the last little bit here. Ivy Whitaker. Thanks for the follower, Ivy Whitaker. Ivy Whitaker. Unless she's a taker of Ivy Whit. Is that some Ivy Whit you got there, bud? Because I'm fucking reappropriating that right now. And over the Ivy Whit, and no one gets hurt. Bumpy, bumpy, boop, boo. Watch out for the fishes. They are. Oh, that was close. Whee! Yeah, it's gone. That mushroom is such a joke. It's just like feed the fish button. Is that what it's supposed to be? Here, take the fungi, not the fun guy. Mamma mia. Forget the money, I want to leave. Later, skater. I bet you a high score run of Mario 3 is fucking nuts to watch. I bet you the combo bounces they pull off in some levels are absurd. I've seen the way people who do speed runs will I'm gonna belch again or puke all over my lap. I don't know which. I've seen the way that people who do speed runs will do the scrolling levels. Oh, fuck me. I really thought. Is it the 7th one? Or 6th? And I am genuinely asking most of the time. If someone in chat tells me and I happen to see it, I'd be grateful. I wouldn't be mad about backseating. I want to say it's the one after the second Kagwamper. Damn it! Okay, we're trying a 6th one. When I was the sort of person who would just like play through this game once every month or two, this sort of thing was like a... yeah, it's the 6th one. It was more like a reflex than actually counting the doors. Oh, my missed. Kind of like how knowing the timing of him is essentially a reflex. I don't remember what his different phases do. I genuinely could not tell you. I can tell you that Birdo's different phases start shooting the, like, other things. Oh, shit. That's where I would have guessed a star was, too, if I had done a star at any point. Okay, I know where the 10 was. Oh my god, we actually cleared a board. I almost didn't believe I'd have it in me. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, I'm planning on streaming consistently and getting a lot of different games under my belt, and then we'll see what see a combination of what draws people and what I enjoy playing as well. Oh, the water. I mean, if I hate the hell out of a game, but it's hilarious how I hate it. That was the controls again. I have the backwards controls. If I hate the hell out of a game, but it's really, really funny how I hate it, then I might play that. But oh no, we're back in the water. It's dependent on the map tile. I think I knew that at one point. Okay. I just died 3 times in a row to a nasty little hammer bro. I almost called him, like, Construction Koopa. Yeah, my Twitch profile I need to do a little more messing around with. There's a whole about section that I need to fill in that... I know there's, like, a summary about, but there's a giant big ol' about. I need to fill that with all sorts of doodles and dumb recycled memes from 2010. Maybe I'll just I don't know. There's a lot of things I could do. Every time I open up Microsoft Paint, I manage to create something that makes me laugh, and that is a gift in itself. My thumbnails on YouTube, they've all been just entertaining to create so far. My Discord, you give me far too much credit. Alright, here's my Discord story. I never used it at all, and oh, like my Discord, like you mean my, okay, I got you, sorry. I don't know why I thought my Discord meant like my Discord channel. No, I do have a Discord account. I should put that on my Twitch. If, I'm gonna commit that to memory right now. Is that a good idea? I don't use Discord, like I was trying to get at. The reason I use Discord at all is because I have a number of online friends who, for some reason, are allergic to just using Steam voice chat when we play games together online, and I need to go on a Discord with them. That's why I have Discord. I understand it's a social platform as well, but it's voice chat for me, and a complicated, unnecessarily complex voice chat at that, in my eyes. But definitely I will, if I get my shit together, get to a point where I'm comfortable stopping for a second, I'll maybe... I don't even know what it is. Like, that's exactly it. I would use it verbally and tell you what it is right now if I knew what it was. But I use it so seldom. There's like 2 direct message buttons I click on to text chat with people, and then I will use their profiles to follow them into whatever voice they happen to be in when they tell me to come onto Discord and chat with them. I'm a fuddy-duddy. I'm Unk, as the children say. I may look a little younger than I am, but I'm a pretty old boy. I mean, not old enough to have been alive when this game came out. Wait, when was Mario Brothers 3? I don't even know, to be honest. Because Mario 1 was like 85. Is this 89? Yeah, I wasn't born in the 80s. Not quite. Some of my genetic material may have been floating around, but... Alright, you got me curious. I need to know what my Discord is. We go this one, we go home, we go Discord. And, it's apparently the underscore blowed. Oh, I need to stretch now that I've stopped. Oh, once I don't focus on the game, my body's like throwing off the alarm bells. The check engine light comes on. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, I need a sippy. Where's my sippy? My head. This is one of those parts where you look at the webcam view and not the screen view, because I just put my head in the CRT. Oh, I held that like a gay rabbit. Okay. Ugh. We'll get transported back 25 years ago, roughly, again. Okay. Somebody's messaging me while I'm out of the game. I might as well check this test message. I know it's not exactly the greatest of, what's it called? Etiquette? Nexus mods has been sold. Certainly going down the shitter soon. This poor fellow that I'm texting apparently doesn't know how shitty Nexus mods can be as it is already. He didn't say who they were sold to. I'll have to check that out. Gaming news. Ivy Whitaker. That's my Discord. Okay. Watch this. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go. Whoop. I'm going to go here. Oh, how do I right click on this thing? Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I was going to make a notepad with your name on it and remember it, because that's how I remember things. Okay, we've talked about this enough that I should remember. If I don't, you can genuinely assume that I have some sort of brain disease and I need to see a doctor. We're going on the boat. Take a good, hard look at the motherfucking boat. I just used that pressing the wrong buttons left, right, and center. So I guess we're Fire Mario now. I do need to build a community presence. I am a social recluse. The only places I use that can be even remotely associated as social media is Steam and 4chan. And honestly, I rarely post on 4chan. I just like the unfiltered, constant human consciousness. It's just like, it's like what Superman hears when he goes and flies out into space and listens to the whole world. It's basically that. And I just like, I've been addicted to it ever since I started just browsing it. You gotta stay on the topical boards though. You can't go on places like B or Bant or Poll. Like you gotta stick on the specific, like television, video games, comics, all that. And the trick is to never discuss the subject you want to discuss on the board that is meant for that subject. If you want to talk about video games, you do it on like the TV board. If you want to talk about anime and manga, you do it on the video games board. It's just a great place. I love it. That recent downtime almost drove me mad. A few days downtime is refreshing. Like 2 weeks downtime is hurtful. It's always night out in this game, and I think that's a setting I have. I think I put it to be always night out, so when I turn off the light, it's not like lit up by virtual sunlight. I do believe the season changes based on the real life time of year. I think I have that turned on. So it's nice to not see snow on the window. The window's dirty though. I mistook that for frost. I think it's dirt. I need to virtually wipe my virtual window. A lot of these screens have slight wear and tear textures on them. Like you can see the like guff in the corners of this screen, which is super realistic. But they also have this slight like kind of scratches and smudges and stuff like that that you can crank or lower the intensity of. And damn, they look like shit when they're beat up. The sad part is when you crank the intensity, you do kind of, you can see where there's the same like kind of decal applied in two different spots, just one's bigger and rotated. See, I feel like I'm sitting perfectly still. Like, I know when you move, the, like, slight shimmer, the CRT, kind of moves with you based on where you're sitting, and... But I think sitting still... There's a bit of a twitch. I didn't mean to do that! I keep pressing the wrong buttons! Fly like an eagle. Alright. Oh no. Alright. That is some beautiful slowdown. Just like Daddy used to play. Yeah, the NES that I grew up with was my dad's. But it pretty swiftly became mine, in a sense, because, damn. I think my favorite era of when we had our, you know, NES, I guess my favorite era regarding the NES, I'm going to tell you, is going to be when we were actively playing it and we were playing new things for it, and it was kind of the new hotness still, which is, you know, duh. But when we had the NES hooked up in a, like, nook under the stairs, still visible to anybody who comes downstairs and is in that big room, but it was like its own little area. I think the TV was under the stairs, and then the couch was facing the stairs, looking under it. And back then we would be actively renting NES games still from Blockbuster. Such good stuff. Oh. For the longest time, when I was really young, I thought that Paperboy was called Blockbuster. I feel like that's the first time I paid attention to the packaging of a game we rented. And I think I kept forgetting the name of it, and I was able to read, but not quite discern which words meant what and why they were there. So I saw Blockbuster. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You know, you're driving down the block and you're busting stuff up with your papers. And then I know, like, a week when you're a small child feels like an eternity compared to how it feels when you're an adult. But it felt like quite a while after that I was like, oh shit, this game is also called Blockbuster? That can't be right. And then realizing, oh no, they just all come in this Blockbuster branded plastic casing, and the actual game is either written in this tiny text or, you know, it's just inside. You gotta look. It was labeled on the shelf. It didn't need to be labeled in the one you actually rented. Oh, that feeling of seeing what you wanted and the looking like there's not a copy available, and then underneath the thing, like, perfectly, flawlessly behind the empty box that actually has the cover and all that, is just the one copy left, and you're just like, hell yeah. I miss, I keep doing weird things with my nose because of the way it's sitting on my face. I want to adjust how my nose feels. But I've got a really good, crisp view right now, and it's comfortable everywhere else. I don't care if I've got a slight nasal effect going on, and if my nose is a bit uncomfortable. It has these plastic, like, flaps that your nose kind of slides into for comfort. How long have I been streaming for? Does it say that anywhere, Knobs? I'm gonna have to check the Twitch window. Ay! I almost got bited. Wow! Oh, I was too close to the explosion by like 6 pixels, I bet. Stream time length. 1 hour 15. We're on world 3 still. I don't know if I'll be beating this game entirely. Yeah, I didn't grab either warp whistle. I didn't even consider it. Now I'm back here, sucker. Get him! Yeah! Pow! Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. I'm holding down the jump button, running left and right, and mashing the run button. Okay, what do we got? 6 lives? We've got a bit of wiggle room left. If we get to World 8, I'd estimate we need about 8 or 9 lives for me to throw away before learning the couple levels I have trouble with. That I usually would, like, P-wing over or something like that. We'll just get to World 7, do the wrong warp, and skip over most of World 7 and all of World 8. I can't pull off the wrong warp. I've tried so many times. I've managed to get it to where, like, I've done all the steps and warped, but I must have had a Koopa placed wrong or whatever the steps are, and didn't go to the ending, just kind of crashed the game or wound up in some glitchy area. For those who don't know, and I have no idea how out of date this is. God, I just realized, like, this is not remotely new tech. It was to me when I learned about it like 15 years ago, but God knows that it wasn't probably new then and certainly isn't now. A wrong warp in Mario 3, to my knowledge anyways. I do apologize for leading anyone astray if I'm wrong. God, the blue on this looks so nice. Wrong warp is something you can pull off where you go into a pipe, and because you've kind of glitched out things just right, it sends you somewhere different in the game than the pipe is supposed to. It reads the wrong part of the memory, and in, you know, most cases, people are trying to shoot themselves right towards the end credits sequence. So in World 7, the one level where there's all the pipes and you're going up vertically, you can do this thing where you, like, position a couple Koopas in a weird way, and then you pick one up and hold it, and you go into a pipe just as you're taking damage from the Koopa coming out of its shell as you're holding it, and then the game panics. You gotta, like, I feel like you gotta, like, hold left or something, and then boom, you pop up in the room with Peach, and she's saying, "Thank you, you saved me," and the game ends. And that way you can beat the game by getting 2 warp whistles, warping straight to World 7 as soon as you have the second warp whistle, and then just doing the wrong warp. I think you just have to beat one World 7 level, and then it's level 2 is that one. You do the wrong warp, and then you beat the game, and so that's like a 11-minute clear time, I think is that one. Or maybe 11 minutes is the warp to World 8, I can't remember, but I was looking at chat and Wendy gave me a smidge. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh, fucking damn it. Bakabus. We'll do this. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting the buttons and I keep catching myself just in time. I'm going to commit to memory this Discord stuff that I've been discussing with chat and remapping my Emu VR controls. Even if I never play it on stream again, when I come back to it, I want it to feel smooth and comfortable. I'll have to map N64 stuff on the Xbox because there's not enough buttons. You've got a stick, 2 main buttons on, like, start, select style button, the, like, options and share as they're known in PlayStation circles. There's a 1-up there, I'm pretty sure. One of these ones. A lot of these ones, I think, actually have 1-ups near the end of them. Oh my god, Wendy. Wendy. Why are you casting buoy at me, huh? This isn't Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah, there's just not enough buttons for the N64. You'd have to be creative about, like, grips, triggers, and... Because I know, like, I actually have no idea what everything would do here. Right now, I locked myself into controlling the console, so I can't move around in the game world at all. I can't, like, trigger anything in here. I can't even, like... Oh, I could press the reset button on my console. Oh my god, I could accidentally press the reset button on my console. Oh. It's just like original NES playing it as a child. Okay, I'm back. You probably couldn't hear half the stuff I was saying. I've never had this problem before. This is a first. We're gonna have to close all of this. Put my controllers away. Interesting. That said, Emu VR is a like non-Steam custom thing. It's not something that's purported to work perfectly in any sense. It is, of course, all a little subject to some tomfoolery. Oh my gosh, why is this still up? Go away. Okay. Ivy Wit Taker. Hope I don't lose all my Ivy Wits. There we go. I've done that. We need to alter this. Alright, update that. What we're going to do is connect our controller. Take out our legitimate NES. Okay. Almost ready to get back going here. I'm gonna bring you guys to normal webcams. Oh god. So yeah, I drew that bloat for yesterday's stream just to fill in some of that blank space on that on the bookshelf there, and it wound up on camera looking like it's in blackface, and I do not mean to have done that. That was entirely accidental. Oops. So, of course, like all good accidents, we're gonna leave it, right? My view is a little more foggy than usual. Because I changed it for the VR stuff, but I'm gonna leave that. Okay, I need to change which mic I'm using because this one sucks. Hey, did I not turn these on? That would explain why I'm deaf. Booka booka boo. Hey boo boo. Okay. Oh my goodness. The audio canceling on this. Okay. How's that? Better? Looks better. Looks okay. Looks alright. I hope it's alright. I don't know if it's alright. We'll see if it's alright. People will let me know if it's not alright. Alright, we're gonna warp whistle our way to I got no sound. Bro. RetroArch. Why aren't you making any sound? No, I don't want to quit. I want to. I want to do that. Settings, audio, output, on. This is just becoming the worst stream in the world. I wonder if let's see. I can hear that. Obs can hear that. What's the matter, you? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter, you? Oh, it's loud. Help me. Jesus, Murphy. Mamma mia. Save me. Minimize. I want to increase my volume, but decrease. Okay. How's that? That CRT filter is way uglier than I remember. Man. I don't even remember how to change that. I haven't done this for a million years. I'm keeping that technical difficulty thing up until I've like played a whole level, basically. Okay. Yeah. That's the core I want, but how on earth do I... It's not that, because that doesn't look like... Man, I haven't used RetroArch in forever, and I'm gonna have to stick with it. We'll get used to it. Oh god, I'm not gonna get used to it. Oh my god, and these controls are... I don't know if I can do that. This filter. It's literally just a bunch of like, it's just a brick pattern. All I've done is apply a brick pattern to it. All right. Time for emergency stream 180. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. Cannot believe. I can't believe you've done this. Okay. We're going to really loud in my ears for some weird reason. I hope it's not too incredibly loud. Played a bit of this last week. I really enjoyed it. We kind of left off in a wacky position where I was in the middle of nowhere with no real options for cargo to take with me. Off stream, I remedied that. I went and fixed up my vehicle, improved the radiator. We were having a lot of issues with that, and I just got myself back in civilization, basically. But other than that, still the same little red truck. Oh, I did customize the bumpers, added the utility boxes. I just went through some of the options and did what I felt was fun. So, and apologies for anyone who was dead set on Mario 3. It was it was yesterday's stream. I expected all the VR issues to crop up. Before I even started streaming today, there was a brief issue with the controllers that I do have on occasion, but two power boxes. Those are too big, I guess. I have some occasional issues with the VR controllers that I encountered before the stream, but I've never seen that particular problem where I can't see my vehicle when I'm doing that. Last time we had to get out, grab it. Wait, can I, like... Fuck you, I can't. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Pumpkin box. And pumpkin box. Okay. We got the pumpkins. We are chock full of pumpkins. I wish I knew what happened to my straps. Move to driver's seat. I do that all the time. Alright, we don't have technical issues anymore either. I can get rid of that. Goodbye! Okay. Is there a way to... Bum, bum. I didn't see handbrake in there anywhere. Whatever. Okay, stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay. Open the damn door. Okay. These things all gotta, like, fall. Sideways. Yeah, I know cargo dropped. I'm fucking working on it. Cargo dropped, please. I don't know where my straps went either. Straps are a thing that exist that I, Are you rolling? Hmm. This isn't gonna work in the slightest. Not a single fuck was given, though. So pumpkins are heavy enough that they, oh no, I can see it sliding already. I don't know why I don't have the straps anymore. I had a friend tell me, like, why didn't you strap down all your carrots and apples or whatever I spilled all over last time I played? And I said I didn't have the option for straps anymore. That disappeared on me. I could turn on my flashlight. Oh, speaking of. Never mind my load, officer. It's fine. People transport pumpkins like this all the time. Genuinely, not bad. Okay. Slowly pick up speed, then stomp on the brakes. We can do this. This is best case scenario right now. To about 45 and hi-yi! It could be worse. Oh, sorry, y'all waiting for me? I be. That was pumpkin trouble. Careful, pumpkins. I don't think this vehicle can accelerate fast enough for them to... Oh. Speak the devil and he shall appear. I think this vehicle has a hard time accelerating fast enough to launch the stuff off the back when I get going. It's really a side-to-side and crashing thing that gets me. These rails on the side of the box have been very kind to me. One thing... What was it? There was something when I was fixing up my situation off stream that I felt like Grand Theft Auto 4 did better than this game. What the hell was it? Something about the driving. Something like... Goddamn, what was it? I can't even think of it now. I remember I was doing something, I was like, oh, I wish this was like Grand Theft Auto 4. See, now it's gonna bother me forever until I remember I'm gonna snap awake in the middle of the night. Light speed briefs. See, I went and said this truck can't accelerate fast enough. And what do I go and do now? Alright, come on. Already a few kilometers into this trip. Relatively uneventful. Pretty happy about that. There's some wacky raceways too. And I don't mean like places that they drove in to show wacky races. I mean like some of the race courses are pretty wild. You have to be level 30 just general overall driving before it'll let you do that stuff, from my understanding. I think I'm around 20. I enjoy the delivery aspect. At some point, we'll play Elite Dangerous, and I'll just basically be doing space deliveries. Assuming the VR will behave. I'm hoping just the restart of the computer fixes it up. Could you imagine if that was just like the VR headset quitting on me out of nowhere, just saying, fuck you, I'm done? My heart's actually pumping thinking about it. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine. I'd be so heartbroken. Like, so heartbroken. I can't afford to buy another one. There's no way. Like, It would be a used Quest 2 at best. Damn it! I have a feeling the cargo in here is, oh. I would like them to, like, fall sideways and slot in that way. I wish you could rotate them. I mean, I get that it's supposed to be pumpkins in a crate and not tipped over in any way, but I mean, look at what's happening without anything falling out as it is. It's not exactly. God damn it! I hate it when your little runny feet move the world beneath you instead of moving over the world. Okay. Doing all that while the vehicle's slowly rolling. We're fine. This is how every delivery driver does their job. No straps because they don't exist anymore. Damn, I hate how that sits just above the box like that. I did that on purpose too. That is a gameplay decision right there. These are gameplay crates. I have 9+ Discord things now that I haven't looked at because I've been playing this. Every one of my Ivy wits is being taken as we speak. Hell yeah. We're basically just on a straight path there now. And you know what the best part is? My engine isn't boiling. That was not fun with this vehicle, the way it was doing that. What is this symbol? Just summon a car here? Oh, dealership, pink one, right. Buy cars here. I remember now. Honk honk. No. Get in there. Oh my god, I'm almost out of gas. I thought the mechanic would refuel you when you change your stuff, but apparently, nope, it doesn't happen. That's kind of what I banked on. But I can't tell how loud I'm talking with these headphones on. They're so noise canceling, I can't hear myself speak. If I had a winch to this truck, can I do just towing missions like that, I wonder? Can I effectively use this truck as a tow truck? Oh, I'm so relaxed. I genuinely, technical problems bother the hell out of me, but I've been thinking about this game so much since I played it on stream. Just driving around, delivering stuff. Oh, so excited. Play this for a bit. Cha-ching! Little 19 driving. Okay. Buy some gas. actually have to wait for this. I gave you 332 Mario coins, and you can't even pump it instantly for me? It was actually really quick, though, for, you know, compared to real life. I'd say I can't complain, but I'm gonna anyways. Fuck your slow-ass fuel pump. You got nothing. You need milk to be delivered before you'll do anything. Where the fuck do I get milk? Barn over here. No milk barn. Meat factory. Bakery. Wonder who that stop sign's for. What's this shit? There's a farm. Or barn, not a farm. What is this? Am I just a truck in Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe that, like, is that all this is? Is this just Open TTD, but... But they demand milk. It doesn't say demand milk here. Curious. Well, I can't... Demand fuel? Corn pellets? Demand crude oil? Supply logs? Corn? Oranges? Concrete? Requires concrete mixer. Ah. Demands all sorts of shit. Does anywhere here actually supply anything? Let's try those two places. They got trailers by them, right? Like, if they got trailers by them, they gotta be there for a reason. Right? Hope. I'm a little miffed that we got cucked out of Mario 3 right before Big World. That's unfortunate. Hell yeah. Can... La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. I don't know. Maybe once you start doing stuff like cement mixers and all that, and you're delivering cement and wood and bigger trucks, maybe then you can really like kickstart the economy. It's weird. It's like open TTD, but I'm just one of the random trucks, and it's like an existing save game with a bunch of. Well, I guess no. I guess when you start open TTD, just all the roads are in place, that's all. Somebody built roads connecting all the cities. Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong side. I goofed. Alright. Special delivery, coming up the road. Here's your whatever. It's not actually up to me to know whose is what. The truck does that for me. Wait, I drove to the far ones before doing the close ones, didn't I? I 100% totally did, I guarantee it. Okay, I guess we'll just go back and go back to that courier place and do more jobs. It's fine. Worst things have happened. Sure. Level 10 truck. Check something. You can't check things like that. Pull over to check things. Uno moment, s'il vous plaît. We're good. I can't say I'm completely upset though that we're playing this instead. This thing really does roar and get going. I know what our backup game is going to be next time. I've been playing Farm Together too with the wife a lot. And like we'll play it on our own every now and then, harvest our crops, plant new stuff. That is a silly backup game to just sit and veg out on. A little bump. We're good. Just a bump. Here's your stuff I could have brought way earlier if I hadn't been stupid. I'm not telling you, you took too long. Not a pizza service. Meat factory, just like sausage and patty type shit, that's it. The way the logos are on these buildings, it's very much like 7 Days to Die. All the big logos on the building look almost exactly like those ones. You guys, I just delivered you stuff. Do you not have anything to deliver you? Nope. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. It's 50 here. I'm speeding a bit. Okay, this place has Twix. Does that mean this place has stuff to deliver? I would love to deliver some toys. Nothing. Buddy, you don't even have a symbol above your head. You can try and hitchhike all you want, but until you get that big circle above your head that makes you legit, you're not getting anywhere. There. I don't even have to get out and manually load anything. It's just all in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3 jobs. That's all I took. They're all over here. No more tomfoolery doing it wrong on the right side of town. Cruise control. Not because I like going slow, but because I like not getting arrested. Okay. Gadget Mobile's back in town. Ah, yes, yes. A denizen of the sidewalk, stuck forever. Looking for his glass bottles. Sir, your neighbor is trapped with his legs embedded in the ground. Go help him out. Oh, it's 30 in this neighborhood. That's kind of wild. Ah. Okay, here we go. Cha-ching! Now, where in this little crap hole can we... Probably nowhere. Tough life being a courier. There's very little to curry. I'm speeding because I'm from out of town. Oh my gosh, I didn't get nearly enough sleep last night, it felt like. Yes. What's this place? Demands live fish. Presumably doesn't supply anything at all. I'm wasting my time going over here. Where would you get 2 live fish? Whoa, did I knock that down or did that just happen? What the hell happened? I must have crashed into it. I had to have. And now... I'm in trouble for it. Speeding? When? The whole time I was around this area, I guess. Yeah, as long as speeding tickets don't go up every single time you get one like the towing bills do. I can't afford to get towed anymore. It's too much money. Now, can I pick anything up here? This was where you needed a cement truck to deliver anything. I could rent or borrow a cement truck, whatever they call it in this game. I don't think I will. Oh, and I did crash into a bullet, because look, I got a hurdy icon on my poor car. Well, I guess let's just follow the road until we hit another town that we can deliver some stuff to or from or whatever. Knock. Yeah. Ding. Yeah. Murder. C. Check out the farm. I have a feeling it's going to say I can't do shit all. I need to deliver stuff before to produce stuff. I need to know the gas, man. Oh, they know I got gas. These guys must be professionals. Okay, I can pick up stuff here. What's the 10 orange pellets? I can't even fit 2. I'm gonna be struggling with 3. Let's go to the Jeju supermarket. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh no, oh no. What? If you go down too far, you can end up on the map. Oh my gosh. Okay, which of these? Bah! There's so many. Yeah, no, we'll do this on 1. Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to get out. Get over here. Excuse me, where's the one I was just doing? This one? That only needs 2? Oh my gosh. I can't carry these by hand. I can't pick these up by hand. I need to... Oh no. I'm gonna have to do 2. to do 3 trips. I have to do 3 trips. I have to do 3 trips. Unload. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Okay. I need a bigger truck for that. I need to buy a trailer for this thing, and then I could have all sorts of goodies. Next time I see a dealership, I will also stop and take a peek. I wasn't speeding. Pull in front of me, Buster. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass. I'll tell you what. That's something that sells stuff. Don't tell me I can buy a trailer here. Nothing that I can use on this vehicle by the looks of it. Those are a little more, shall we say, involved. That's more my tempo. Only 2,000 too. That one's apparently for borrowing, but that one looks like it would be a good one. Nice flat deck dealy deal. Maybe we get the one with the sides? Bye. Yeah. The landing gear. Because, you know. Landing gear. Oh gosh, how do I zoom my view out again? Honk. Not the back button. There we go. Okay, now, do we go back to the farm? I think we have to go back to the farm. Oh no, there's another farm up ahead. Okay, turn right, then turn right. We'll go to that farm. Wow, that's a much bigger trailer than it looked when I was pulling up to it. Oh, you can really tell too. Like, that's got some physics to it. It's affecting the way my vehicle moves quite a bit. You think it grew? Yeah, I don't know. This game has great sound design, yeah, like, the gravel crunching is like, it sounds a little slower than real gravel crunching would, like if you're going at the speeds they're going, but it does sound exactly like a tire on gravel. This little bump you get when you drive over anything that's like on the road, a little piece of missing. Dum, 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 dum. I love it. A little violent with the trailer, but you know how it is. Okay, now watch me pull up here, and they have nothing for me to do. It's just a laugh. Haha, you come to our farm. We have nothing. Big idiot. Hot damn. They do have a bunch of stuff that needs delivering. Back to Song Song. Up to Bourgeois. Halim Supermarket. I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, off-road, because look, you have to go up a goddamn mountain like that one I got stuck on. Yeah, I don't want to do any of those ones that take me down there. Those are awful. Oh boy. Which one? Halim Supermarket, a few $1,000. Let's do it. Anywhere else? Halim. Halim. 7. I don't have room for that many. Sinchang, 7. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Oh. A pallet is 4 boxes. Oh. It's the same sound layering over each other twice. Away we go! Now we are a true delivery company that doesn't use straps ever because they don't know where to get them. Buy a bus? This place has a lot going on. Lovely drive through town. It's annoying as hell in real life when the #1 highway goes through a city and you gotta mess around, but it's nice to have some scenery in this game. Just nice San Fran buildings. Buy the tiny moped and really do a Dumb and Dumber bit. I don't know if there's anywhere cold on the map, but drive to the mountains. Oh, this is the bank. It's such a uniquely isolated building. And there's so many downtown-like areas that a bank would fit perfectly in. Now, zoom. Wow, he nearly flipped me there. How could somebody drive so recklessly? I just don't know. New sell. Oh, that's a place for sale. I don't remember that. This place really has a lot of shit to do. I think I've been there twice, actually. Stuff like an open TTD truck. I want to be able to lay rail lines and be a choo-choo. Bump. I like the sounds of the ocean. Fish market. Is this the place that I can get live fish and take it to that one place? Oh, I can. Live fish tanker. Oh, guess I can't just put live fish in the back of the truck. Tee. I guess that's what that is, huh? Yep, okay. Understood. What about the convenience store? What do you have to deliver? Search. Nothing. Can I pick the supply mission? Is that something I can do? No. I've delivered these people a corn, though, it looks like, according to that. Where are we? We're up here. Supply milk requires a tanker. Damn it. Should try the furniture store? Pumpkins! We're going to Pumpkin Land. Where can I deliver a Christmas tree in my little red truck? That's what I need to know. Cast and chill. Cast and chill. Sounds like instructions for making chocolate molds. A game called Cast and Chill. Oh no! Can't talk about fishing games and drive at the same time. use Number Factory and play that, because that is the kind of game that I love. We're also stupid here in Red Truck World. Okay. I have arrived at my destination. Holy pumpkin pallets. 10 pumpkin pallets? Are you out of your proverbial mind? I will take 3 pumpkin pallets to Gangjong. Like, at most, the way this looks, I can fit 7. One place was doing 7s of stuff. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's 7. Maybe that big flatbed trailer that I saw can hold 10 things. How far are we going? Not far. You know what I should do? Halt! I should allow my lovely viewers to see the mini-map. I'll be up here. I'll be up here if you need me. See, the mini-map shows by road how far my destination is. Something that my body's been covering. You know, I turned the rain down to low. It was too much on normal, but it's rained, what, once since I've started playing this today? I don't think it rained at all when I played it off stream that little bit. I might have to put it back up to normal, because it's ambient, it darkens things up, and it makes the road a little slipperier. It's gameplay. It's just a little annoying to deal with that gameplay being the slipperiness. What are all of you doing? Morons. Oh, my overall driving level is beside my name, where it says admin on the left. I remember now. Oh, I'm experiencing nausea. I need a drink of water. Okay. See if that helps. Just suddenly felt all. This would be all kinds of fun with an actual racing wheel and pedals, but I don't play nearly enough driving games to... Holy shit! I don't play nearly enough driving games to justify purchase of a wheel and all that. Probably don't have the disk space for it either. As it is, my keyboard, mouse, and speaker, controller, and all that stuff are pretty cramped. Oh, I think I sneezed some major organ into a different position in my body. Look at all the people at the bus stop. Look at all the people at the bus stop. Look at the idiot driving to a tree. Yeah, that was a pedestrian thing, not for me. Pumpkins, got your pumpkins here. Yeah, they have nothing to pick up. Christ, backing up with a trailer, my favorite. We're fine. Shut up, we're fine. Stop overreacting. Courier service? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? It's a courier service? Is that what this is? I guess this is just tiny deliveries for babies. I can do those. There's one right around the corner here. Such a calming sound. What? Oh, it's 30 here and I was speeding. Okay, well, I'm not pulling over. Catch me, you catch me. This is about the experience, not the money. Oh, a jackknifed it real good. Wait, another delivery?
Pull over.
Me? Okay. There you go. Now you got your goodies out of my trailer. So, there's a little percentage bar at the bottom there when I deliver stuff. I'm assuming that's like... Well, that's how close I am to my next level, I think. Rightly, I do not know. Whose house is that? That's a house. There's a house symbol. That is a different color. And a car symbol that is a different color. Is that my house? Do I have a house? Is my car over there somewhere? It is. I see it. McLovin's. That's my car. That's the one you start with. That's my house and my car. Alright. I suppose that's kind of nifty. I'm gonna deliver this and it's gonna turn me around and bring something else the other direction. God damn it. Speeding again. No, I'm not. 70 here. 30 zones. Just like real life. So easy to... Jesus Christ. Accidentally get caught up in one quick. You're right in my way, people. Yeah, that's how close I am to my next level, that bar. That's it? That's everything? Holy crap, we did it. Level 22 trucking, level 21 normal. I wonder if I'm getting, you know, less normal experience the higher up I get in this bill. I need to go do some buses and stuff to level up more. What about being a police cop? Can I be a police cop? Is that allowed? I need to be police level 4. Let's go on patrol. $800 for driving that far, but only 80 experience? Car sucks shit too. That's better. Put it in comfort so it doesn't rain. Alright. Turn right back around, I guess. Can I still speed if I'm the police, or am I exempt from that? I would like to know. And like, are they gonna tell me if there's a suspect, or do I have to like know when somebody's speeding? A little slipperier compared to my truck. And no, I'm not putting on the siren unless it tells me to. I'm a good police officer that is quiet and respectful of others around me and how they may panic if I start weaving. You're really gonna make me do this in this piece of shit vehicle. I'm gonna hit a patch of mud, I'm gonna get stuck, and it's gonna charge me roughly $9 or $10 bazillion for the tow back to road. I will ditch this vehicle if it tries to do that, I swear to God. I will walk. I'm gonna flip this thing on this shit road. It's not even gonna be a mud situation. I end up careening over a cliff. Why would you send me up here to Jeju? I thought I was patrolling another place. We're going back now? This is hell. This is exactly how tedious it must be to patrol around as a real cop. We're fine. Nothing happened. No need to panic. I want to do like a Lightning McQueen, like... Ka-chow! I don't like the way my skin feels on my body. Do you like the way this skin feels on your body? You don't? Why don't you pull it off? Take off your skin. I don't know what a suspect looks like yet. I do know I'm getting paid pretty good just to drive. It's just shit experience though. I'm not getting any cop XP for this, I feel, compared to like what you would get for the same distance as anything else. If anything happens once you get 100% patrol of an area. Town effect bonus. Does that mean like I've helped this area out enough that I'm getting extra money for doing things? I'm just gonna keep going up and up and up and up and up and up. I can see myself beginning to tire of this, like, once I run out of stuff to do. In terms of, like, what's available to me at the moment. It might be like, you know, once you level up this 10 more times, you might get that, but once I've messed around as a bus and a delivery thing and maybe done a couple, like, bigger semi-deliveries, I imagine I'll kind of have my fill of the game and be done with it. I'm already kind of getting a feel for the map in general. Some of these middle areas, like the one I just went through, are a little wacky. I don't even know where I am on the map, honestly, right now. Hearing a sound. Oh, there is a timer on ops for how long you've been streaming. It's right there. And I need to remember to stop the recording properly. It's just 800 every time. Oops. I bonked my noodle. Time attack event that just happened there apparently at some time. It looks like only 2 people participated in it. So it feels weird that it would show first and second instead of like first, second, third. I don't really know what those events are all about. Oh my god, it's dark. I can't see shit, Captain. It actually looks a little less dark on the recording and stream capture than it does on my actual monitor. It's really wet. totally another area again. I'm in Helene. Hallam. I don't know how Koreans would pronounce these words. Most of this has been Korean. But anyway, there's some sort of anglicization of Korean going on there. I love it when people anglicize names. What was the Ashens one? Antonio Stella bottom tile. G-poo plug melon knife. Consider yourself patrolled. I don't fully get this. Why does it choose the patrol? What is difference? Why can't I just drive in circles around the city and catch a bad guy? I want to be caught speeding by police if I'm a police. I want to see that happen. I want to see me charged extra for being a bad role model. That's a good feeling drift. I like that. The car's kind of shit, but it has good weight to it. It's very enjoyable to drive. Hell yeah. Patrolled again, bitch. Keep trying to right bumper to handbrake on occasion, and it just mucks with your camera. That's why I see cops doing U-turns in the weirdest places. They're just being told, okay, now go that way. Some sort of weird Simon Says shit. A decked out police car would probably be pretty cool. I wonder where you buy cop cars. I'm not even level 2 in police work yet. What did I need to be for that bike? Like 3 or 10 or something? I don't even remember. Unfortunate though, because it's not exactly something that seems to level up real fast. If I caught a suspect, maybe, but I don't know what a suspect looks like. What if I stop? Is there a control panel? That's just all that stuff. It's weird that some controls only pop up when you're stopped, even though the control itself will work when you're driving, like the camera. God damn, it's like me trying to play BeamNG. Except my car still works after I crash. Maybe that'll be another good backup game, just mess around in BeamNG. I've got a couple achievements that I don't have for like doing the single player story content, the campaigns and missions, whatever the hell they are. I guess missions are separate. The campaigns I have. Oh! Saw that coming. I clenched. don't wanna work. I just wanna patrol a limb all day. The shadows kind of have a shitty draw distance. Like the grass was that one time where the grass was like having that weird level of detail issue or something not loading right. I think it's just areas where they never put in the physicsy grass, and yet it's expecting physicsy grass based on how it's programmed, so it just doesn't show anything. Give it like a blank. I don't know. I know just enough about stuff like game design and coding to know how little I really do know. I can make some guesses, but that's about all. I was really speeding, and that cop didn't really notice. This whole area is 30, and I'm just ripping through. Woo! Wheels caught, kind of funny there. Speed it up, Buttercup. People are trying to patrol the Jeju. I did it again. I tried to handbrake and I pressed. Is that a llama? That looks like a llama. Llama lighthouse. Oh, I just missed that. Or is that a dragon? What is it? Llama or dinosaur would be my guess. With that tail, I'm gonna say llama. It's got like a mane. Llama or an alpaca. I have to get that close to determine it's not very well designed, I would say. That's my opinion anyway. After I finish streaming, I'm gonna bang my head against the VR and see if I can figure out why that's not working like it should, and if I find it just works again after I restart the computer or whatever, I'm probably gonna play more of that Star Wars shit from yesterday, because I am still reeling at over how fun that was. When I watched the Haby 247 video about that sort of stuff in contractors, I was like, yeah, that looks really super cool. I love it. But having done all that stuff now, having actually played on the Death Star, shooting down the freaking hallways with big ol' laser beams, I feel it was undersold. He gushed, so yeah, I don't know, man. Ja! You can't handbrake. All you can do is watch. Yeah, that's right. You better hiss your brakes when I honk. Beep beep. That's really loud and annoying. Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the game? It's got a like hissy, crackly sound to it too. It's such a harsh honk noise. We were at a place the other weekend. It calls itself like a pioneer museum, where it's got like an old, like kind of town kind of thing set up, and a bunch of different buildings with a bunch of old stuff in them. And some of them are themed, like you got old dentist's office with all the old dentist stuff and all that. But some of the buildings are just chock full of just stuff, like gathered into somewhat of categories, but just a bunch of stuff. And one building had a bunch of old car stuff, parts, this and that in it. And it had these old, big, like, trumpet-looking car horns. And I was kind of sad that there was no way to, like, hear what it would have sounded like. It looked like a big honking, like, oh, kind of horn. We're off to the races. Don't know where we're going. Wait, did my Jeju just go down? Or did I change where I was? I swear I just saw the percentage go down by, I did! It's going down by 0.1! So... what is the... If I patrol this area, do other police cars just decide it's done and I stay out of this place? Town effect bonus isn't going up that much. I think I'm about done with police cop time. Next time we get to a good rentable vehicle, I'm gonna switch to that briefly. We're approaching that 3-hour mark, so I don't want to play too much longer, but I don't see any need to stop it quite yet. Damn, where are we and where are we going? Oops. Okay, where are we? Over here. Fuck that. Okay, regardless of where it tells us to go, I'm gonna keep going straight. See what the town up ahead on the left has to offer. I might start a bus route or something if I can. Yeah, people seem fun. I wonder how it tracks top speed. Like, if I get out of this car and get another one, is it going to remember that in a stock shit police car I went that fast? Because if I customize it, surely... See, if nobody saw it, it didn't happen. How's somebody supposed to... How'd you get in there? There's a whole fucking wall surrounding that area, and you want somebody to come rescue you? You stupid. Okay, there's a taxi. There's some bigger trucks. Urgent. 7 kilometers. I You can buy like a taxi license for your vehicle so that any vehicle can be a taxi. Which I could do with my truck, but I don't think I will.
Thank you.
Okay. These urgency ones. Pretty tight on the urgency bit. Like, they want you to be in a faster car than this piece of shit. My plan is to just speed there without stopping. Because it's all highway driving. Come see me quickly, but I'll leave it hot. I'll give you an urgency, I'll give you urgency. I will demolish this vehicle from you. Oh no! I don't think we're halfway there. See, I've got a clock on me, but I didn't get a complete win in this. They might make his urgency fulfillment complete. I'm gonna talk to those. And we're good. It's not going to help us get there any faster, but I'm so glad I didn't have to pay for a tow. And this guy doesn't care about comfort, so cool. I don't think we're making his full urgency requirement this time though. That crash took too much out of us. It would have been cutting it close to begin with without the crash. With the crash, it's kind of I'm gonna go. Estimates how much time is it gonna give us for the next is it gonna be like a minute or is it just gonna be like 35 seconds? I managed to dodge the cops. Probably an achievement for that. Guess we'll see when I'm done playing.
Thank you very much.
Holy shit! I went from level 9 to level 12. Okay. That guy wants to go like off-road. I'm not doing that. That one, the guy I gotta pick up's pretty far away. This guy wants to go up a fucking mountain, man. Do I do that? It wasn't that bad. I think maybe we have to. I think I gotta give it a try. And he didn't have any comforter or nothing. Right. We can drive home with one headlight.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That place sells a lot of big trucks. Oh my god, you need money for those. So, I buy a bus. Next time I see that bus dealership, I will stop in. Hey, a little red truck. Such an awful listen device. I don't know if that's my headphones, which are kind of, you know, cute, or if it's this game's audio. I'm gonna check the recording, see if I can see as much crackliness as I'm hearing actually playing it. These headphones just gonna be an audiophile's nightmare. All sorts of random hissing and cracking noises. Let's just test a couple other sound effects here. Which video clip is this?
And winners don't use drugs. Well, a little bit.
I couldn't hear that. Let me, I'm just curious. How do I see my stuff? Here we go.
You want to know what he does? He has
My best friend.
He
ladies,
walks
my best
around.
friend.
He walks around town, and you might see him around the city.
Here
He
we go.
carries a suitcase that's empty. That has nothing.
Well, suitcase rant sounds fine. I think it's the game audio. I will listen closer playing some more stuff and see what other games sound like. I think that's the game audio that has that hissing and crackling to it. And my headphones are just so good that I'm hearing it crystal clear, right? Right? I don't wanna police issues again. It's not fair to name your song after one line in it, because I don't like thinking of a song. That has nothing to do with taxis for the most part. When I think of Big Yellow Taxis, frustrating. See, now you got a song like Mr. Jones. That's pertinent to the song. And you get those songs that, like, the name is so far off from what the song actually is that people upload it to, like, you know, like file sharing and torrents or whatever under the wrong name. I guess you've had cases where it's been under the wrong artist. Like, how many people think that System of a Down sang that one Zelda? Link, you come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. That gets attributed to System of a Down all the time. I wasn't speeding. Catch me if you can, coppers, because I wasn't speeding. You can wee-a-woo all you want. I'm out. Good luck getting line of sight with me going up this hill, idiot. Suspect is crawling away in his vehicle at an incredibly slow rate of speed. But I am an AI cop and cannot navigate the hill. A cop? An ambulance. An ambulance. I really hope that my way of recording this video through OBS works, because dinking around fixing up the recording I download from Twitch and then re-rendering it was such a time sink. And I'd like to dedicate that time to more interesting things. Today will be whatever my new Discord friend has to show me. I will admit this, I have that one about section in my channel that is empty because I genuinely could not find where to fill it out. I found the snow! Oh, and you can tell too. That's different from the gravel noise, too. Okay, well now I really want to deliver a Christmas tree up here with my red truck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. off-roading. Let's continue this road. Actually, wait, can I? Can I get my car? Oh, they do have stuff to deliver. Yeah, we can deliver apples and pallets. I don't like this slippery hill with my trailer full of weight. That scares me. I'm gonna be cautious about this. Not cautious enough! Shit. 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 How do I put on the fucking parking brake? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yes. Almost. It's more bad than good now. Let's get a bit of a... Oh my god, is this item still? Yeah. No good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Yes! 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 Okay. Oh my No. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. Okay, but what about the trailer? Oh, come on. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Gently. Gently. No, you bastard! Leave my cargo alone. Okay. This is driving me up the wall. Engine. Left bumper and axe. But then it still rolls. I want a parking brake, damn it. And we're on our way again, after much delay. Stop, 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 not again! No! Come on. Okay. Ka-chunk. Okay. No more slip and slide shenanigans. Oh, we're at the end of the snow. We're at the end of the snow. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Slip and slide shenanigans are stopping. There's too much weight on one side of the trailer. There's too much weight on one side of the trailer. Probably wouldn't be an issue if we weren't going downhill like this. This thing is tippy. I'm glad I bought it and everything, but my god, what a bloody finicky piece of poop. It's probably some sort of equipment or gear that I don't have that would help that from happening. Or, you know, it's just a shitty trailer and that's kind of part and parcel. Like, as long as I'm pulling it and not letting it try and scoot past me, it's fine, but when you got a brake going down a hill, that's tough. This is why I'm not doing this shit in real life. It's a lot harder to just right a trailer like that, I think. I don't think you can... It's the weight in the trailer that's the problem. I don't have straps. I slow down and turn, they shift around back there. Keep pulling, just keep pulling, just keep pulling, pulling. Fuck you, it's the damn load, it's not the trailer. It's just how heavy that shit is. I may not be able to carry it for you, but I can carry you. Eh. Not ideal. I need to knock its contents out before it'll flip over for me, I bet. Because of the weight and what? For a second there, I thought that was going to be where it just tips over on its own. La la la. This is normal delivery guy stuff. FedEx does this shit all the time. I bet. Look at me. I am the cargo now. Come on, man. Can you in your truck help me in any way? Damn it. Just a moment, sir. Let me get a run up at it and I'll get it out of your way. Got it. Turn here. And there. Now we just gotta gather up our shit. This is a really long, quick drive. Still 5 kilometers to go. Oh, but look, we get to go off of this twisty road right away. This could be the end of our troubles. This could be the end of our ails. Our woes. Oh no! No, no, don't! Fuck! I need to put the oranges in the big trailer, and I need to put one of these boxes of pallets, or pallets of boxes, in my truck. Watch, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go up, up, cargo, up, drop, up, yes. What? No! No! That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to go in here. Up. This is exactly like when I was first using the truck. But this time it's a trailer. Okay. This is it. The last time. I crash again, I rage quit. Come back to it again off stream. Here we go. I'm really thinking I want the winch on the truck so I can fix that sort of thing with less snatching. Nothing should really be making that noise. It's so heavy! I couldn't stop. My trailer was just propelling me. It's so heavy. I guess I should have known by the way it took forever to get going. And that, oh my god, it's so weighty. No! I don't want to do it again. Fuck's sakes. Oh. I may or may not be getting my fill of that game. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, for those of you watching the VOD or on YouTube, if you made it this far, thank you very much. Hopefully, see you again next time. And that is the end of the recording.